Hello everyone, welcome to this session and hope all of you are doing well. This is the part 3 of the QA paper for CAT 2022 slot 2. I'll pin the playlist of previous CAT QA papers, and I have already completed CAT 2022 slot 1 in 3 parts, and CAT 2022 slot 2 1 and 2 part has already been completed. This is the part 3. So every year paper I'll break it into 3 parts so that per video you'll have a lesser number of questions, so you can focus more in detail, and then at a time it will be a lesser load for you to understand. I'll not be discussing all 22 questions at once, so I'm breaking it into 3 parts. So every video 7-8 questions, and you can easily understand. I have pinned the playlist in the I section. You can check out the previous videos on this same playlist of previous CAT QA questions. So let us continue with our explanation. Question number 16. This is a question on average and maximizing and minimizing the terms when average is given. So let's see how to solve this. 5 students including Amit appear for an examination in which possible marks are integers. So there are 5 students. 5 students means I'll take n is equal to 5. And they have marks starting from 0 till 50, both inclusive. That means the mark can be 0 or 1 or 2 or 3 till 50, and all the marks are integers. Now the average mark of all the students is 38. So if the average is 38, this implies the sum will be like 38 into 5, 190. Sum of the marks of all 5 students will be 190. And it is said that exactly 3 students got more than 32. So out of 5, 3 people have got more than 32. Now mark this, that the average is 38. If no 2 students got the same marks, that means everyone, all these 5 students, they have distinct marks. Nobody has the same marks. And Amit got the least. So then the difference between the highest and lowest possible marks for Amit is. So case 1, let me take Amit highest possible marks कितना आता है? What can be the highest possible marks of Amit? If you think it in this way, 38 is the average. So 38, 38, 38, 38 and 38. It is saying, suppose I have arranged them in ascending order, it is saying 3 students have got more than 32. So 2 students have got less than 32, less than equal to 32. So this second student, I'll take this person's mark to be exactly 32, and lowest is always Amit. So I'll take Amit as exactly 31. And these 3 people have to be more than like 32. So total sum is 190. So Amit plus this second person is 31 plus 32. So 190 minus 63. So I have 127. So I'll have to distribute 127 between these 3 people such that like Amit ka yahan pe highest possible is 31. Now 127 you distribute such that all 3 of them have more than 32. So you can take it in any manner, because only we are focused about Amit. So I can take this as 33 and maybe this as 40. Yeah, you can take as 37 and 40. Easier ho jayega. Suppose I take it as 37 and 40, 77, and I'll take this as 50. Possible. And I'm seeing that I cannot have more than 31 for Amit, because only 3 people will score more than 32. So if you start from least also, 33, 34, 35. So this second person has to have maximum 32. This first person cannot go beyond 32. So if this is 32, Amit ka maximum has to be 31. It cannot be beyond that. Similarly, case 2, if I go for minimizing Amit, Amit minimum possible kitna aega? So again 5 students, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So for Amit to be minimum possible, again 3 people have to score more than 32. more than 32, so I'll take this as 50 maximum possible, because total sum of 5 people is constant. So if I can maximize these three, automatically these two will be minimized. So if this is for 49, and then this will be 48. So 50, 49 and 48, I have like 147. So 190 minus 147, this should be 43. Okay, so if I want Amit to be minimum, this is Amit, so this person has to be the maximum possible. The second ka maximum possible is 32, we cannot go beyond that. So if this is 32, this is 11. That means my required answer, the difference between the highest possible mark and the lowest possible mark of Amit. Amit highest possible is 31 and lowest possible is 11. So 31 minus 11 is 20. This question is less of solving and more of understanding. There is no critical formula involved here. You have to understand how the principle of average works, because already the average is specified and number of people is 5. So the sum of all 5 people, that part is constant. Now depending on the logic and the constants given in the question, we'll see which one should I maximize to minimize the score of Amit, which one should I minimize to maximize the score of Amit. That is what is the understanding of average. Okay, so a doable question, but I think this should be a round 2 question for all of you, but I hope this explanation is clear. Let's go to this one. Now this kind of questions have been asked repeatedly in the past. Repeatedly we have seen such questions. Something to the power something is equal to 1. So when you have these kind of questions, there are 3 possible cases. 1 to the power anything is 1. Second case is anything to the power 0. This is 1. And the third case is minus 1 to the power even number is 1. You have to think of all 3 possible scenarios and easily will arrive at the answer. Let us see. So x square minus 10 to the power this thing is 1. So case 1, I can take my base as 1, but in that case x square is equal to 11 or x is equal to square root of 11, which is not possible because I'll have to find integer solutions. So case 1 is invalid. If I go with case 2, anything to the power 0, that means the power has to be 0. So x square minus 3x minus 10 is equal to 0. So x minus 5, middle term factorization, into x plus 2. X minus 5 into x plus 2 is equal to 0. So I get x is equal to 5 or minus 2. Both are integers, so both the solutions are possible. In the third case, I'll take the base as minus 1 first. So I'll get x square is equal to 9. So x is like plus minus 3. But this is not the end of it. Base is minus 1, and for that particular value of x, you should get the power as even. So power is x square minus 3x minus 10. So if I put x as 3, 3 square minus 3 into 3 minus 10. This is even. Minus 3 square minus 3 into minus 3 minus 10. This is also even. So that means case 3 and case 2 completely satisfy. So in case 2 I got 2 values. In case 3 I got 2 values. Hence the number of integer solutions is 4. X is equal to 5, minus 2, 3 and minus 3. 4 integer solutions. We had a question like this in CAT 2021 also. CAT 2021 slot 2 if I remember correctly. Similar approach, something to the power something, 2 quadratic expressions, and the value is 1. So you just have to keep in mind that whenever you see such questions, these are the 3 cases you should consider. Anything to the power 0 is 1, 1 to the power anything is 1, and minus 1 to the power even. This is the case a lot of people miss, they don't consider this while solving. So if you miss this, definitely you'll get the answer wrong. Okay, hope this is clear. Quite simple. Solving wise it is simple. The only trick was to consider all possible cases. Let us look at this very easy question on simple interest. Mr. Pinto invests 1/5 of his capital at 6%, 1/3. So I'm seeing two fractions, 1/5 and 1/3. So from this I'll take let the principal or the capital, I'll take it as 15x. Okay, I'm taking something which is divisible by 3 and 5 because I know the principal has to be 1/3 and then 1/5. So why not take something which is divisible by 3 and 5? So first at the rate 1/5 at 6%. So 1/5 of this means 3x at 6%. So I'm getting 0.18x. This is per year. Similarly, 1/3 at 10%. So 1/3 is 5x at 10%. So I'm getting 0.5x per year. And then the remaining. So 3 and 5, 8x is gone. Total principal is 15x. So remaining is 7x. 7x I'm investing at like only 1%. So this is like 0.07x per year. That means total interest, if I'm adding 0.18 plus 0.5 plus 0.07 is like 0.75x per year. So if the principal is 15x, Mr. Pinto will be getting 0.75x per year. So in 1 year it is 0.75x into 1, in 2 years it is into 2, in 3 years it is into 3. The question is in how many years the cumulative interest will exceed, okay, the initial capital. So if I am taking n years, so 0.75x into n, let us say n years it exceeds the principal. So this is greater than equal to 15x, so x gets cancelled out. N is greater than equal to 15 by 0.75, which gives me n is greater than equal to 20. So that means in 20 years it will exceed. I can take anything more than 20. Question is saying the minimum. So 20 years में it will match the capital. Then so it is saying equal or exceed. So in 20 years it is equal, and then starting from 20 years it will start exceeding the capital. Very simple question. Okay, very simple question on simple interest. Okay, not any complicated formula, nothing. 3 parts. Add the interest, that is the interest per year. So in how many years it will exceed 15x. So inequality, kind of very simple linear inequality and concept of simple interest integrated. Very nice question, a must solve question in the exam. Hope this is clear. Now this is a good question. Consider the arithmetic progression 3, 7, 11 and so on. So the first term here is 3 and the common difference is 4. An is the sum of the first n terms of this progression. So can I write An is like n by 2 whole into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. This is the formula for sum. So I am solving here for this 1 by 25 into summation of n is equal to 1 till 25 An. So it is like 1 by 25 into summation of n equal to 1 till 25. In place of An I'll write this n by 2 whole into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So 1 by 25 summation of n equal to 1 till 25. Now just put the values. N by 2, 2 into a is 3, so 2 into 3 is 6 plus d is 4 times n minus 1. So you get 1 by 25 into summation of n is equal to 1 till 25. So this is 3 and this is 2. I get n whole into 2n plus 1. So 1 by 25 into summation of n is equal to 1 till 25, 2n square plus 1 by 25 into summation of n is equal to 1 till 25 n. I am splitting the summation. Then just use this formula for this thing. It is 1 by 25 into 2 will come outside. So summation of 1 till 25 n square. That means 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square till 25 square. So the formula is n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6. And here it is 1 by 25. Summation of first 25 natural numbers, n into n plus 1 by 2. So 25 into 26 by 2. Simple question. So this is 13. 25 gets cancelled out. This is 3 and this is 17. So 17, 602 carry 10. So this is 442 plus 13. I'll have 445. Quite easy, but just a little bit of solving is needed. And you need these two formulas. Okay, these two formulas are important. Sum of square of first n natural numbers, which is n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6. Okay, this formula n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6. Sum of square of natural numbers. And then this one is common, n into n plus 1 by 2. Okay, very regular summation formulas, and as a CAT aspirant we must know these things. Now if you're watching the video at this point and maybe you have not covered these topics, please don't worry, try and understand that these are the things that is there to know. Okay, don't be under stress that you don't know these things. At least you have a clarity now what all things you need to cover, and once you have covered it, these questions are very simple to solve. Okay, this is one of my favorite questions from this slot, and it's a beautiful question on quadratic polynomials. Simple understanding of graph of a quadratic polynomial. So it is saying fx be a quadratic polynomial such that f of x is greater than or equal to 0. That means y is equal to f of x is non-negative. It cannot be negative. This implies the graph won't go below x-axis. Can I conclude this? Because the moment you go below x-axis, y will become negative. Because here y cannot be negative, graph won't go below x-axis. It is saying f of 2 is equal to 0. This implies x is equal to 2 is a root of the polynomial. So from this I can draw the graph like this. X O x dash, y O y dash. Now you see there are three possible scenarios. Either my graph x equal to 2 is a root. So the graph is like this parabola at x is equal to 2. Now here I can say it is real and equal roots. And the discriminant is equal to 0. You cannot have two distinct roots, because the moment you need to have two distinct roots, think about this, your graph has to go below x-axis to cut x-axis at 2 points, which is not possible. And the third case is the graph will lie above x-axis, so that is the case of imaginary roots. So this is again not possible, and this is again not possible. So this is my only possibility, that the graph just touches x-axis. Roots are real because one of the roots has already been given. So from this I can write f of x is k whole into x minus 2 ka whole square, where k is any real constant. Because once we have the roots, we can write the polynomial in this manner. X equal to 2 is a root, so x minus 2 is a factor, and x minus 2 will have two factors because these are two equal roots. Now f of 4 is given as 6. So k into 4 minus 2 whole square is equal to 6. This gives me k as 1.5. So if you have to calculate f of minus 2, f of minus 2 is 1.5 whole into minus 2 whole square. So 16 into 1.5, I have 24 as the answer. Very easy but very fundamental. The moment you read f of x is greater than or equal to 0, it should come to your mind that okay, discriminant cannot be negative. No, sorry, cannot be positive. Discriminant either it is negative or 0. Discriminant. That means my graph will be constantly above x-axis, or it will just touch x-axis. It cannot go below, because to have real and distinct roots, that has to go below x-axis. The moment it goes below, f of x will be negative. But here f of x is definitely greater than equal to 0. So that is why discriminant has to be 0, because एक root हमें मिल गया है. One of the roots is real. So it is having real and equal roots. So just from one statement, you will have to deduce these things in your mind. That requires concept clarity. It's not a difficult thing, but you should understand quadratic polynomials in a particular manner to be able to arrive at this. Okay. Hope this is clear. Let's come to this one. Geometry, equilateral triangle. So definitely we should solve this. So there is an equilateral triangle of side 3 centimeters. So this is A, B, C, side 3 centimeter, 3 centimeter, and 3 centimeter. D is a point such that area of ADC is half of ABD. Okay. So D will be like 1/3. Let us say this is the height. Area of ADC by area of ABD. This is equal to 1/2. This implies BD by DC will be 2:1. This will be 2 parts and this will be 1 part, because ratio of area of triangles is the ratio of their bases. So this is 2 centimeter and this is 1 centimeter. Now AE is perpendicular to BC. This implies E is also the midpoint, because it is an equilateral triangle. So AE will also become the median. In equilateral triangle, median, altitude, angle, bisector, perpendicular, side, bisector, everything is same. So AE is the median. Now I can write EC is equal to 1.5 centimeter and DC is equal to 1 centimeter. This implies DE is equal to 0.5 centimeter. So once you have that, then the question is easy. AE I can calculate. AE is the height of the equilateral triangle, and height is √3 by 2 times the side. So AD is like AE square plus BE square square root. So 3√3 by 2 whole square plus 0.5, which is 1/2 uska whole square. So 3√3 ka square is 27 plus 1/4 ka square. So if you solve this, we are getting it as √7 centimeter. Simple question on Pythagoras, nothing else. No complicated logic is also used. No like rare theorem or something which we don't know. वैसे भी कुछ use नहीं हुआ. Simple Pythagoras theorem and we can solve this very easily. And equilateral triangle, when you see regular polygons in the question in the exam, you should definitely try it. Okay, sometimes your gut feeling works, because symmetry can be maintained in case of regular polygons. If you think it's going to be this, most likely it can be. Okay, but that comes with a lot of practice and experience. No guesswork. I'll never recommend to make any kind of a guesswork in the exam. You should know absolutely what you're trying to do and how you're trying to do it. That clarity should always be there. Okay, let's see this. Again, a super easy question. Two ships meet mid-ocean. One ship is going towards south and the other is going towards west. Okay, let speed of slower ship, let it be x kilometers per hour. तो जो ship 2 है उसका speed is x plus 6 kilometers per hour. So in 2 hours, let us say these are their positions A and B. It is saying they are 60 kilometers apart. Speed of one is 6 km per hour more than the other, so we have used that. So in 2 hours, the slower ship would have gone 2x and the faster ship would have gone 2x plus 6. Okay. So now that means I can clearly write 2x whole square plus 2x plus 6 whole square is equal to 60 square. तो मे भी थोड़ा सिंप्लीफाई कर सकते हैं. 4x square 4 times x plus 6 whole square is like 4 square into 15 square. Or even better, we don't need to do these things. We should look at the options. Options, it is a Pythagorean triplet. So from this, no need to solve this quadratic. You can conclude from the options very easily. Okay. Now, if 6 km per hour is the difference per hour, so the difference between these two should be 12. Okay. So 60 square. If I am taking option this 20, this as 12, so I'll get 24 square plus 36 square. Not working. If I am taking 18 as x, so I'll get 2x ka square, which is 36 square, and x plus 6 will be 18 plus 6 24. In 2 hours it will be 48, so 48 ka square. This will be 60 square, because these are Pythagorean triplets, 48, 60 and 36. 3:4:5 ratio. Hence x is equal to 18. That is our answer. No need to open this. Like if you open it and you'll get a quadratic, find the roots, that is possible, but we don't need that. If you see the answers in the options are integers, most likely they are Pythagorean triplets. So quickly just think of which number can make me reach there faster. So 18 is the answer. Very nice and easy question. Okay, this one is. So if you compile all 22 questions that we have done, part 1, part 2 and part 3, you will definitely get at least minimum 12 to 13 questions which you could have easily solved if you are reading all chapters. So once again, I'll request all of you who are starting their preparation at this point, or maybe you have started your preparation a little while back, please cover all chapters. Okay, that is step 1. Learn the fundamentals of all chapters, get your basics correct, and then prioritize. Okay, maybe I'm getting more questions from this topic, so I'll practice more. This topic is troubling me a little bit, but I'm not getting too many questions, so maybe I can take it easy. I'll solve just 20-30 fundamental questions. I can take it easy, but absolutely being clueless about a topic and totally not reading it, maybe I'll not recommend that, because that will lower your chances of maximizing your score in the exam. If you are someone who is aiming for a 99 plus, you should not take any topic lightly, because every question counts, every mark counts. So think wisely and then prepare. All right, so that is it from my end for this session. Hope you liked the explanation and the questions, and we'll meet again very soon with CAT 2022 slot 3 paper. Till then, if you have watched it this far, I hope you are enjoying the explanation. Do check out the previous videos of the channel. You will definitely find them useful on your CAT preparation journey. Do subscribe to the Aptitude Club channel for more such content related to quants and LRDI and overall CAT preparation. We'll meet again very soon. Till then, keep solving, keep studying, and thanks for watching the video. Bye bye.